Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're your shortcut to getting genuinely well-informed, fast, and hopefully in an entertaining way. Today, we're jumping into something that, let's be honest, probably pops into your head quite a bit.
Yeah.
Finding easier ways to earn money, especially with all this buzz around new tech.
That quest for a bit more financial flexibility.
Exactly. That dream of, a little extra cash without the full-on grind. And today, specifically, we're putting the AI Cash App under the microscope. We've looked at a recent YouTube review from Bacon How To really get into it. Is this a real chance to boost your income, or maybe something you need to be, well, pretty careful about? So our mission today is simple. Cut through the hype, look at the user reports, and give you a clear, informed picture of what this app says it does, and maybe more importantly, what it actually seems to deliver.
Yeah, it's a really interesting space right now. I mean, this whole idea of easy money or passive income, it's not new, is it?
Not at all.
But now you throw AI into the mix, and suddenly it sounds cutting edge, maybe more legitimate. It taps right into that desire for financial freedom with, what feels like minimal effort. And it's exactly because it's so appealing psychologically that we absolutely have to step back and evaluate these things critically, especially when it's our time, our data, maybe even our money on the line.
Okay, so let's unpack this AI Cash App based on what the Bacon How To review found. The core promise, it's pretty tempting stuff.
Sure.
It says you can earn money by, well, a few different things: completing tasks, watching ads, and this other one, investing in AI-related features.
Okay, so the tasks and ads sound pretty standard for these kinds of apps. Micro tasks, right? Like surveys, maybe tagging images.
Yeah, exactly. Short surveys, maybe categorizing things, watching short video ads. Pretty simple stuff.
But the investing in AI features part,
Yeah.
that sounds a bit different, more sophisticated maybe?
It does, doesn't it? It hints at something more, maybe automated, hands-off.
Yeah.
And the overall pitch is that it's this attractive way to generate passive income.
Ugh, the magic words. Passive income.
Always gets attention, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And if we look at the bigger picture, this low-effort earning idea, it's always been popular. But the AI label now, that adds this layer of sophistication, modernity.
Yeah, like it must be smarter.
Exactly. It makes you think, oh, AI is involved. It's probably more efficient. Maybe the payouts are better, fairer. It builds this inherent trust in the technology itself. It's clever branding, but it also taps into how we perceive advanced tech. Whether that perception actually holds up, well, that's the big question, isn't it?
It really is. So, okay, on the surface, it sounds good.
Yeah.
And the review does point out some clear pros for the AI Cash App.
Right.
First off, earning opportunities through simple tasks and AI features.
Yeah.
So like we said, it's meant to be easy to get started.
Accessible.
Yeah. Second, the interface is apparently easy to use, and there are various ways to earn. So you can switch things up, maybe watch ads one day, do tasks the next.
Keeps it from getting too boring, potentially.
And finally, it's flagged as accessible to a wide range of users with a low barrier to entry. Basically, anyone with a smartphone can download it and, give it a go without needing special skills or upfront cash.
And those points, they're really significant, from a user adoption perspective.
How so?
Well, think about it. A low barrier to entry, a simple interface. That's absolutely crucial if you want people to actually try your app, especially when there's so many options out there.
True. If it's confusing, you just delete it.
Exactly. Frictionless is the goal. So making it easy to sign up and start seeing potential earnings, even small amounts, that lowers hesitation. It's key for building that initial user base fast. It makes the path look smooth.
Okay, that initial ease definitely sounds like a major draw.
Right.
And this is where the Bacon How To review really pivots. We need to talk about the cons, because this is where things get potentially tricky.
The reality check.
Right. Well, the pros get you in the door. The cons determine if you stay or if you get burned. The review highlights a really big one. Withdrawals can be slow or problematic for some users.
Ooh, that's not good.
Not good at all. It's not just a minor glitch. It's about actually getting your hands on the money you supposedly earned. And it seems it's not isolated, because the review adds that user feedback on payout reliability is inconsistent.
Inconsistent. That's a worrying word in this context.
It is. The review mentions specific reports of delays in withdrawing funds and sometimes even challenges when cashing out earnings. It really makes you ask, what's the point of earning if pulling it out is a gamble?
Yeah. And the review wraps this part up with some advice. Exercise caution before investing significant time or money due to limited track record. That limited track record bit feels important too, doesn't it, for a financial app?
Oh, absolutely critical. That contrast between the promise easy money and the reality trouble getting paid is stark. Inconsistent payouts. That's probably the biggest red flag you can have for any platform like this.
Right. It immediately undermines trust. It suggests there might be a fundamental issue, maybe with their cash flow, maybe with their operational processes, maybe even their whole business model.
You mean they might not prioritize paying users out quickly?
It's possible. Think about how these apps often make money: user engagement, ad views, data. Sometimes actually paying users out can be, let's say, a lower priority or maybe delayed strategically.
To keep you clicking or manage their funds?
Could be either or both. Imagine spending hours on tasks, then hitting a wall when you try to withdraw. It's not just frustrating, it makes you question the whole thing. And that limited track record point you raised,
Yeah.
it means we don't know if these withdrawal issues are just teething problems for a new app or if they're baked into the system. There's no history to prove reliability. That lack of history just amps up the risk for anyone using it.
So with these big withdrawal concerns,
Yeah.
the obvious question, the one probably everyone listening is thinking is, okay, is the AI Cash App a scam?
It's $1 million question, or maybe the $10 question in this case.
Yeah. Well, the Bacon How To review addresses it directly. And the wording is careful. It says, there are no confirmed widespread scams.
Okay, so not officially labeled a fraud by the reviewer.
Correct. But right after saying that, it adds that some users are raising caution about potential warning signs.
Yeah.
So no confirmed scam, but definitely yellow flags, maybe even red ones waving.
So caution advised, strongly.
Very strongly. And interestingly, the app itself apparently claims it employs AI-driven mechanisms aimed at fairly rewarding users.
Oh, that's interesting. Using the AI buzzword again, but this time to try and reassure people about the very thing users are complaining about: getting paid fairly and reliably.
Kind of ironic, isn't it?
It is, and it raises a really important point for us to think about. What does it actually mean when there aren't confirmed widespread scams, but people are consistently running into major problems, especially with payouts?
Yeah, what does it mean?
Well, it could suggest a gap, right? A gap between how the app is supposed to work, maybe those AI mechanisms are real in some sense, and how it actually works for the user trying to cash out.
So the AI might be doing something, just maybe not ensuring smooth withdrawals.
Perhaps. Or maybe its main job isn't user payouts. The
Yeah.
point is, even if it's not an outright scam in the legal sense, if the platform doesn't reliably deliver on its core promise, letting you access your earnings, then its value to you is questionable, isn't it?
Absolutely. It makes you think about the opportunity cost.
Exactly. Is spending your time on this app worth the potential hassle and uncertainty when you could be doing something else, something maybe less flashy but more reliable?
That's a really solid point. Okay, so bringing it all together, what's the final verdict from the Bacon How To review? What should you, the listener, take away?
Okay.
It seems to boil down to this.
Hmm.
The AI Cash App may provide straightforward earning options.
Hmm.
So yes, the tasks are there. They might be simple,
The potential is there on paper.
but users should carefully weigh risks concerning withdrawal delays and payout consistencies. It's not a green light, not really a red light either, more like a flashing yellow. Proceed with extreme caution.
And that translates into some very practical advice for anyone listening. The review suggests, and I'd echo this, start cautiously with minimal investment.
Meaning don't pour hours into it right away.
Exactly. Don't invest significant time, and certainly not any money if that AI investment feature requires it, until you've tested the withdrawal process yourself with small amounts. Treat it like an experiment.
Makes sense.
And the other key piece of advice: stay up to date on user experience. This isn't an app you can just set and forget. You need to keep an eye on what other people are saying. Online forums, reviews, social media. Are things getting better, worse, staying the same?
So be an active, informed user.
Precisely. It's about managing your own expectations, protecting yourself from disappointment or loss, and navigating this digital world with your eyes open. That kind of digital literacy, just actively evaluating things, it's becoming essential.
Okay, and there we have it. Our deep dive into the AI Cash App, guided by that Bacon How To review. The main takeaway seems pretty clear, doesn't it?
I think so.
While the app does offer ways to potentially earn, these significant warnings about getting your money out, the inconsistent payouts, the limited track record, these aren't small issues.
They're fundamental.
They really are. It all comes down to whether the time and effort you might put in can actually result in real, accessible benefits for you. Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive today. We really hope this gives you a useful perspective, not just on the AI Cash App, but on any new platform that pops up promising the moon. Always good to look closely.
Definitely.
Remember, it's your time, your data, maybe your money at stake.
And maybe one final thought to leave you with, connecting this to the bigger picture.
Yeah.
How do we, as people trying to stay informed, navigate this just exploding world of AI-powered everything, especially when it comes to finance and earning? What criteria should we really be using?
Beyond just, can I make money?
Exactly. Is it just about potential returns? Or should we be looking harder at things like transparency? How clear are they about how things really work? What about their long-term stability? And what's the true cost, not just in potential money, but in our time, our data, our privacy? It's a broader question about critical evaluation, about digital literacy, and making sure these new tools actually serve our interests, not just the interests of the app creators. Something to chew on next time you see one of these offers.